Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galadich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
We are live here on Redbirds Live here on our Wallace Industrial pregame coverage. The West Frankfort Redbirds and the Crab Orchard Trojans on the final night. This is the final matchup of the West Frankfort Midwinter Classic. I'm Garrett Smith, joined by Quincy King. Frankfort 2-0. Victories over Thompsonville 41-38 and over Cairo 68-45. Crab Orchard comes in 0-2. Their losses 60-44 at the hands of Thompsonville and 83-62. The loss to Cairo. Cairo wrapped up second place earlier in our first game of the night. 76-51, they knocked off Thompsonville. So Thompsonville locked into the 3 spot. The places are locked, but it's whether or not Frankfort's going to win this tournament at 2-1 or 3-0, and you'd really like to do it by beating everybody else. Let's see if you can get a win here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice having that, but it's no reason to come into this game and play lackadaisical or, act like you've already won something. Let's go in this game and let's prove something that, we're better than every team in this tournament, and let's go 3-0, get another Midwinter Championship on our resume, and, carry this momentum into our next upcoming games.
The Redbirds certainly have looked like the stronger team out of these two. I don't know if I'd say the best team in the tournament just because of how good Cairo's been in their 2 games outside of that Frankfort game. I mean, we said it and the game wasn't even over. This is going to probably doom Thompsonville and Crab with how poorly Cairo played. They were not going to allow that to happen again, and they didn't. They blew both of those teams out, but you can't overlook Crab Orchard. This is the team that was right there in it with Thompsonville, had opportunities, just kind of ran out of gas in the second half. But if you play the whole matchups game and how you match up against someone, how someone else played against them, and if you fall into that, which isn't really how you should look at things, but it's really all we have to go off of because Frankfort and Crab don't really have a lot of common opponents. One common opponent is Thompsonville, and, that's a team that Crab Orchard had a chance against, and that's a team that Frankfort probably should have lost against because they didn't play good at all. So you come out slow like you did on Monday night, you just might lose this ball game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the past few seasons, Crab Orchard's had, teams that were winning, and a lot of these guys were probably playing or, right under on JV watching. So it's not like they haven't been around a winning mentality of basketball. They've seen what winning looks like, and they know what it takes to come in to win a game, and what they're going to have to do here tonight. It's not going to be easy for them, playing West Frankfort on their home floor. But like you said, yeah, if we come out and play like how we did against Townsville, we're not looking very good on terms of how we're going to do here tonight against Crab Orchard because they have the capabilities to come in and beat us.
A couple minutes out from lineups, and I think we'll have an award to give out. But I always like to talk about opportunities because the Redbirds the past few years haven't had a lot of opportunities for meaningful, impactful wins. we've seen some come in this tournament. You beat Crab Orchard once, then you lose to them. Now it's kind of the bragging rights since Crab Orchard has joined it, because even if they win tonight, they could really spoil Frankfort's tournament by going potentially 2-1 if they got beat. But it goes back to the opportunities, and what an opportunity it is for Frankfort tonight to go 3-0. And I think the opportunity is for Quentin Osborne. I think he could have a huge game with what's on the line tonight.
Yeah, definitely, in the bid for an all-tournament team. He's played very well his first 2 games. Kind of been the driving force for us on offense. Huge help for getting past Thomasville and really lifting us against Cairo. But he can really come in tonight, and I think there's not a matchup that Crab Orchard can throw at him that he can't handle and really dominate against. So I'm curious to see how he takes because I'm sure they have studied and know that he's probably one of the guys they need to look at the most.
So Frankfort's 1 of 3 of 4, and something we can credit them with that they've not been able to say over the past few years is, they've only won the 5 games this far, but it does seem like they are capable of winning in different styles. I mean, they definitely played. They can play defensive-minded, like what we saw when they won games early on in the year in Hamilton County, when it was pretty much defense, and that's the only reason they won. Another reason why they hung around Thompsonville, but they show that they can score if the pace is presenting it. And that game against Cairo, they pretty much beat Cairo at their own game, and it wasn't a close game at all. So if Crab does dictate the way this game is going to be played, at least Frankfort has shown that they can play slow, they can play quick, they can play defense, and if they have to, they can get out and run. And at times, they can hit shots. And whenever the team as a whole is making threes, I don't think there's a long list of teams that'll beat them, just because there's not a whole lot of teams that can get super streaky. We've seen it. This team can become contagious from the three-point line, and hopefully we see that tonight, because if they do that, there's no way they're getting beat.
Absolutely. I agree.
I think we're going to give out this is probably going to be the Bill Simmons Sportsmanship Award. I think we already gave out the Tom Mackay Award. That went to Tim Ritchie. Also the Marianne Riva Award to Cindy Broy. And the girls representative of the Bill Simmons Sportsmanship was to Presley Britton. So we'll listen in. And as the Bill Simmons Sportsmanship Award is awarded before this final game on the Midwinter Classic.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Time for our starting lineups brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell & Associates, and we'll begin with the Crab Orchard Trojans led by head coach Tyler Hatton. They'll start number 5, 6-foot senior Brody Watts. Number 22, 5'11 junior Noah Kennedy. Number 1, 6'2 sophomore Fisher Watts. Number 2, 6'1 sophomore Dawson Poland. And number 4, 5'10 sophomore Braden Mousy. For West Frankfort, it'll be number 10, 6'3 senior Quentin Osborne. Number 12, 6'4 sophomore Cam Woolard. 15, 5'10 junior Chris Samples. 22, 6'2 senior Cannon Cass. And number 35, 6'5 junior Nick Hefner. Redbirds, of course, led by head coach Josh Surdich. Ready to go?
Let's get a win. That's all I can say. Let's come in here and let's dominate. And let's send them back home.
Redbirds in the home whites. Crab Orchard wearing orange on the road here at Max Morris. Final night of the West Frankfort Mid-Winter Classic. It'll be Kennedy and Hefner jumping center court. I do think a key is the first quarter for Frankfort. If they can come out and build a lead, work with some separation, you'll feel a lot better than if you let Crab Orchard hang around and potentially them have the lead, like you let Thompsonville lead the entire game just about on Monday night. Here's Samples. Dribbles to the right side. He works baseline. He's cut off. Wrap around underneath. It's Hefner for an easy opening basket. And that is a nice sight to see Nick Hefner finish at the goal.
All game, I mean, he has the chance to have a really big game tonight.
Fisher Watts had a big game last year on the Friday night against West Frankfort. Helped his Trojans to a tournament championship. The year prior, Frankfort knocked off a highly touted Crab Orchard team. And there's Watts, top of the key for three. 3-2 Crab Orchard. Right side, it's Cannon Cass. He's had a really good tournament. Into the corner, it's Cam Woolard. Woolard stops, gives to Samples at the free throw line. Fakes, he gives left side to Cass. Cass, he'll take the dribble drive, kick right side. Woolard to respond. He's got a triple. And that's a lot of space for Cam Woolard to just catch and shoot.
I mean, he'll be wanting that space all night. And if he's going to get it, he has the ability to make a lot of three-pointers.
Watts trying to throw up another one. He's got another one. 6'5", Watts has 2 threes. And he's got his Trojans a 1-point lead.
Reminds me of the Crab Orchard team a few years ago.
Cass, take, he'll give out. Woolard trying to respond. No good. Rebound Hefner. He lost it out of bounds. Rebounds are going to be there. You just got to be able to field the basketball. Redbirds couldn't do it there. Frankfort will apply a little bit of pressure. Inbounds to Kennedy. Kennedy bringing it up on Cass. 6:05 to go, first quarter. Kennedy hands it off to Mousy. Mousy with the basketball. Left side. Samples comes out on him. He spins. He lost it. Loose on the floor. Mousy hands it off to Poland, who gives it into the hands of Fisher Watts, who's already hit 2 triples in this ballgame. Brody Watts, first touch. He gives it off to Poland. Watts, both of them have the capabilities of knocking down some shots. 5:30 to go in the first. Elbow jumper is good from Kennedy. 8-5 Crab Orchard. Left side, it's Cam Woolard for West Frankfort. Gives it top to Osborne. Swing to the right side is Chris Samples. Samples goes top to Cass. Feeder set, shot fake. He'll get into the lane. Floater with the left high off the glass, and it's rebounded by Fisher Watts. Three jump shots already have went down for Crab Orchard. Popping out is Watts. He'll try again. No good on this one, and it's a rebound to Woolard for Frankfort, who gives it to Samples. Getting it ahead is Hefner. Dribble drive to the basket. He'll lay it in through contact, and a good finish for Hefner. He's got an early 4 points. 8-7 the score. Here comes Mozzie. Works to the basket. Threw it into the corner. 3-ball high arcing is good from the corner from Brody Watts. 11-7 the score. And we've got a foul on Kennedy. .419 on the timer. It's 11-7. Crab Orchard. That's some three-point line has been their saving grace here in this first quarter.
Yeah, it came out, firing red hot.
3 of 4 from 3. Hefner will pull one. His is good. Nick Hefner. Speaking of coming out hot, he's got 7. Samples narrowly forces the turnover. Kennedy stepped out of bounds. Frankfort will get it back, trailing by 1. Cass holds, gives top to Quentin Osborne. They swing to the left side to Samples. He goes into the post. Hefner back out to Samples. Skip past to Woolard. Woolard one dribble into the corner to Cass. Cass through the lane somehow gets to Hefner. And it was Hefner who throws it in. That might be an assignment problem for Crab Orchard because Hefner's doing whatever he wants at the moment. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Frankfort. 3:27 to go in quarter one. It's 12-11 Redbirds. I have a sub. Kennedy's going to take a seat. That Alex Taylor in first time. Fisher Watts going to try a deep three. It's off the mark. Rebound Cam Woolard. Skip ahead. Osborne catches in front of Crab's bench. Gives it into the corner to Hefner. Hefner's pass deflected. Now it's Woolard out to Cass. Lines up a triple. It's off the mark. Fight for the board. It's pulled down by Taylor. Poland out at the volleyball line with the basketball. Gives it up to Taylor. Coming to get it's Fisher Watts. 2:30 to go in quarter one. And a travel going to be called against Taylor, who caught it. And his momentum made him take a couple of steps. We'll see both Allens come in, Parker and Peyton, in for Samples and in for Cass.
So we see them hit a couple of shots.
Coach Sertich calling out instructions. 2:20 to go in the first. Redbirds up by 1. Woolard bounces to the top to Hefner. Swing to the right to Peyton Allen. Popping out to get the ball is Parker Allen. Wide open three look for Parker. Allen is through. And his percentages haven't been great, but he's still a really good spot-up shooter when he's got some space. And he knocks one through there. There's a pass that's deflected. Hefner has it for Frankfort. He'll get it out to Peyton Allen. It's 15-11 West Frankfort. Corner, it's Parker Allen. This one was partially blocked and rebounded by Watts. Couple at the table for Crab Orchard. Poland has to give it up. He gives into the corner to Taylor. Back to Poland. Now in the hands of Fisher Watts. Holding at the top. Right side with it. Poland. He'll drive to the goal. Right block. He'll kick it out. Brody Watts caught under the basket. Kick out Mozzie to the cup. It's stripped away by Parker Allen. Parker Allen gives to Osborne. Osborne going right to the basket. Lays it up with the left, and it rolls out. And Osborne gets the rebound. He's going to lay it in.
Couldn't get that one back.
It might have caught a break. I don't know if he was established in bounds, but nothing was called. So you keep playing, and Osborne, credit to him for finishing the basket. 17-11, 50 seconds to go to the goal. Mozzie with 2. 17-13, 40 seconds behind the defense. Hefner for an easy basket. He's already in double figures with 11. 19-13, 30 seconds, and a whistle going against Frankfort. Peyton Allen's first, team first. Who's in? Samples back in for Woolard, looks like. Credit to the Redbirds for weathering the storm with Crab coming out red hot from the 3, and you've still got this 6-point lead at the moment.
Yeah, I think we did a good job of kind of keeping our composure.
Fisher Watts, he's free for a 3 with 10 seconds to go in the first. 19-16, 5 seconds to go in the first. Skip pass to Samples with 3. He'll drive to the goal. He can't get it to go. We'll head to the second. Frankfort with a 3-point advantage on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. the ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Back for quarter number 2. Fisher Watts and Nick Hefner going toe-to-toe. Hefner with 11, Watts with 9, his all via the three-point basket. Crab Orchard will have it first. Frankfort up by 3. Kennedy catches at the point, gives it up to Fisher Watts. And I don't think Watts scored till the second half against Cairo.
Really? Wow. Yeah, I mean, right now he's a totally different player.
Here's Kennedy. He loses his dribble and gives it off to Watts. Watts using a screen. Osborne switched on to him. This is Ford. Gets a touch. And a kick out to Kennedy. 40 seconds expired. Elbow jumper from Kennedy is good.
Must be a spot. I think he's done that exactly identical 2 times.
19-18, 5 straight. And a backdoor Peyton Allen layup. .6:55 to go first half. Peyton Allen into the scorebook. Kennedy gives it off. This is Brody Watts. His pass sails out of bounds. Frankfort takes over.
5th Crab Orchard turnover.
Nick Hefner will come back in after Scales was out there to begin the period. Hefner holds right side. He goes top to Peyton Allen. Minute and a half expired in quarter 2. Through traffic, samples. Can't get it. That should be a travel. Kennedy tried standing up.
He got it.
Okay. So a break for the Redbirds. Not sure what the griping would be about from Crab Orchard. It was laying on the floor, then he got up to his knees. You just can't do it.
No.
I mean, you can, but you're going to be called for travel. Redbirds with the ball. Leading by 3. At the top, it's Parker Allen. Right side now, Peyton Allen with a touch. He'll dribble and give it off Parker. He'll launch a 3. Parker Allen's got a 3. He looked good against Cairo, and now he's got what?
He's got 2
6?
6, yeah.
Foul on the floor against Frankfort. The lead is 6. The 5:55 mark in the first half. Get the foul on Parker Allen. Cannon Cass back in. Mozzie goes corner to Kennedy. He'll dribble and go baseline. Swing to the corner. It ends up Brody Watts. Watts hands off Mozzie to the cup. Through traffic. Pops free, and it's a rebound to Frankfort. Here comes Osborne right side. Osborne kicks out samples. Swing around the arc into the corner. Cam Woolard Woolard hands off Osborne, left to the goal, off the glass, and a rebound pulled down by Crab Orchard. Osborne looking for contact, nothing there. 5:25 to go first half. Kennedy and Crab Orchard sets up shop. Kennedy at the volleyball line. Give it off to Poland. Here's Fisher Watts. Watts behind the defense, the pass, and a foul on Samples. Braden Mozzie will shoot 2 at the line. Game's first free throws, and Mozzie hits the first. Taylor is back in for Crab Orchard. 1 of 2 and an offensive rebound for Poland, and he's fouled. And that's going to cost Parker Allen his second, because Frankfort wasn't able to box out. Two at the line for Poland. He misses the first. The Allens will swap. Peyton in for Parker. 5:04 to go first half. Poland misses, and an over the back this time. And it takes an over the back call for Frankfort to be able to get the board. A 1 of 4 trip to the line, that possession for Crab Orchard.
Very fortunate for the Redbirds.
And we've got a moving screen on Hefner as Samples was trying to get around him. And Crab Orchard's going to be in the bonus with any more whistles the rest of this half. Poland stepped out. And that one was probably fairly close to getting another one there. Redbirds will call a timeout. 4:38 to go in the first half. They lead Crab Orchard 24-19 on the final night of the Midwinter Classic on the Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
.438 to go in the first half. Out of the timeout will be the Redbirds with the basketball. Allowing Crab Orchard to hang around them.
Yeah, I mean, you like seeing 24 points put up in a quarter. That's a great pace offensively, but allowing 19 along with it.
Osborne slips behind on the baseline. We've seen a couple of baskets that way. You'll take your chances on those. High percentage back there. Osborne makes it, and that pass is just thrown out of bounds. Kennedy it looked like he just threw it into the Frankfort cheerleaders that time.
Yeah, I mean, the Trojans 8 turnovers.
He got rid of it and immediately put his hands on his head.
He knew.
That must have just slipped out of the hands from Kennedy. It's 26-19. Redbirds have the ball with a 7-point lead. Woolard swings to the left to Peyton Allen. Peyton Allen goes top to Woolard. Now here's Osborne. Popping out his Samples. Samples drive, Floater with the right, it's off the mark. Rebound underneath is Nick Hefner, and we've got a whistle, a travel going against Hefner. .345 to go. Fisher Watts trying to warm back up. He can't get it there. Track down Brody Watts. Here's Fisher Watts. He's going to try to make another one. He's got it this time.
He's up to 12.
The lead's just 4, 26-22. Hefner through the lane. He lost it going up, and that is a bailout call. They called a foul, and he didn't even have the basketball. They're going to stay on the
Very
shot.
Giving him 2.
Oh, my goodness. Well, go take advantage of him, Nick, because that one wasn't a very good call. Frankfort's first trip to the charity stripe. And that went on, who'd they get that on?
Poland?
Poland, his first, and Hefner made them both. .310 to go first half. They allow all kinds of time, and it ends up going into the post. Watts, the extra pass to Taylor. 28-24.
When you're hitting the shots, it really opens it up for a lot of other guys.
Elbow is Woolard, and they get Watts for a reach in. What are we doing? They're nowhere near the bonus. That was the third foul. And a few seconds ago, there was only one foul against Crab Orchard. So they're acting like Frankfort should be at the line. There's no way. Osborne, he'll just take it to the cup off the glass for 2. That's what Frankfort needs. Get their best.
He hasn't really been able to create much for himself. It's all of his points have been, pretty, off of back cuts and stuff like that, finding a way to get open.
Now on this side, Crab will go to the line. That's going to be the 5th foul against West Frankfort. Got the foul on Cass. His first, as we mentioned, the team 5th. Brody Watts will shoot 2 free throws. First one's good. And Watts splits a pair, and the rebound tracked down by Cass. Frankfort in the half court up by 5. It's Osborne. Spinning to the goal on the left side for 2 more. And if he's got the right matchup, just give him the basketball and let him go to work. Birds by 7, 2:10 to go in the first half. Kennedy steps out. He'll line up a triple. He's got it. Cass with the left in the lane for 2.
It's right up where Cass's game is. Nice little floaters like that, and good job getting into
Nicely not to settle for the 3. He was able to get into the lane. Watts hands it to Poland. Kick out. This is Brody Watts right back to Poland. And he'll just dribble it out into the corner. And Crab Orchard resets. Fisher Watts at the volleyball line. Gives to Poland right side. 34-28 to score. 1:20 to go in the first half. Watts trying to get some space. Hands off Poland. Dribbles on Hefner. kick out Kennedy. He'll line up a three. This one's no good. Osborne with the rebound. Samples. Cut off right of the lane. He gives to Osborne. Osborne spinning with the right. Two more. He's got a quiet 10 points in the game. 50 seconds to go first half. Frankfort with their largest lead, 36-28. Watts at the volleyball line. Gives it right side to Mozzie. Coming to get it's Poland. Now back in the hands of Kennedy. He's had a good ball game. Here's Brody Watts. Now Mozzie gets to the free throw line. Looking for space. Has to give it up. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Kennedy comes to get it in the corner. He'll try a three. On the way, it's no good. Rebound Hefner for Frankfort. And he gets it out to Cass with 15 seconds. Plenty of time for Frankfort. Hefner will bring it up with 12. Gives it off to Samples. 10 seconds into the corner to Cam Woolard. Take your time. You can try for a 10-point halftime lead. Down to 4. We've got a foul. And that's probably a good give for Crab Orchard. Because now Frankfort just 3.3 and they're not in the bonus. And it's Mozzie's first. Let's see if Osborne and company have some more magic. We saw him hit that half-court shot at the end of the first against Cairo, and after that, Frankfort dominated that ball game. That might have been the last time in that game that Frankfort trailed before that three went in. That gave Frankfort the first quarter edge. 3.3, Osborne to throw in. He'll lob into Hefner. Hefner spinning, fade away at the buzzer's well short, and that's going to end the first half of play. It's West Frankfort 36, Crab Orchard 28. We'll take a break, come back, halftime show here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Welcome back, the Kids Corral halftime show, 36-28. West Frankfort up by 8, but man, it feels like it certainly could be a lot more than this. Crab Orchards used that 3 ball as an equalizer that's kept them around, kept them within single digits. This is Frankfort's largest lead, but if they get hot from the 3, it's could become very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you're up 8. Kind of feels like you should be up a lot more right now. I think the defense that we played the first half was not anywhere close to what we wanted it to be. Letting 28 points in a half, I think, is a little high. Scoring 36 is pretty good offensively. I think we're doing a lot of the right things. Osborne's finding open looks on his own. Hefner's having a good game so far. Parker Allen is coming in, hitting shots. Really, I think we need to really nail down on our defense in the second half, and I think we can blow this out of the water.
All right, let's take a look at the halftime numbers. To mention, it's 36-28. We'll start with the visiting team, the Crab Orchard Trojans.
Fisher Watts, 12 points, 2 rebounds. Mousy with 3, Brody Watts with 4, Kennedy with 7, and Taylor rounding the scoring off with 2. The Trojans, total of 8 turnovers in the game, were 2 of 6 from the free throw line. We're going to move over to the Western Redbird side. Osborne with 10 points, 2 rebounds. Woolard with 3, Cass with 2, Hefner 13, Parker Allen with 6, Peyton Allen 2. Redbirds had a total of 2 turnovers in the first half. We're 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that the Redbirds need to work on in this second half is closing out on three-point shooters. I mean, you've allowed too much space for Fisher Watts. We've seen Kennedy throw up. He made one, right? But I mean, he had some open looks. I think Brody Watts hit an open corner three. There's been some separation at the three-point line. That's really the only reason Crab Orchard's within single digits. If you can find a way to defend the perimeter better, that's definitely what your big MO is here in the second half. That's where it's got to start. At least that's what I would think.
Yeah, I mean, of their 28 points, 18 to 21, somewhere in that number is from three-pointers. So you got 12 from Fisher Watts, a Brody Watts three, and a Kennedy three.
Then you got two free throws that cancel out, so they really aren't scoring from two-point land.
Yeah, nowhere inside the arc really has kind of been their deal for tonight. It's really, hitting shots, keeping them in the game from three-point arc right there. So, that right there is kind of, where the game morphed into, where it changed in the last couple of years is guys can try to keep up in games by hitting the three ball. And it shows they have not had a great offensive half at all. I mean, anything inside the arc has just been not very good for them. But, they're somehow down 8 in this game.
And on Frankfort's offensive side of things, we saw Nick Hefner start off really hot. He had double figures before the first quarter was over, but he's still going to have some opportunities. But it looks like, it certainly seems like Quentin Osborne can get the ball and pretty much work on any of these guys defensively and get a decent look at the basket. I think you still run the offense through him, get him some touches, and more times than not, he'll make the right decision. Looks like Crab Orchard will start their starting unit. That's Fisher and Brody Watts, Poland, Mozzie, and Kennedy. Then Frankfort will start their five. Samples, Osborne, Woolard, Hefner, Cass. Frankfort will start with the ball leading by 8. Let's put some importance on getting this to a double-figure lead and then working from there. As little of a difference from 8 or 9 is to 10 points, it certainly feels like a big difference in it when you're out there on the floor playing the game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, 8 feels like it's just one basket away, but when you go up, 10, 12, you feel like you got some separation.
Elbow jumper, Osborne. He'll be short. Seemed like a settle that time. If he can score, he's been able to get all the way to the basket, so he's having to score from out there. I think Crab will take their chances. Kennedy's look from the elbow swirls out. Skip up ahead to Cass. He catches in the corner. Right back to Samples. 50 seconds into quarter 3. Here's Woolard. He hit a triple early on in the game. Cass will try his luck. His is off the mark. And the rebound's pulled down by Poland. Couple of empty trips to start the third quarter for West Frankfort. Crab Orchard looks to chip away. Mozzie at the free throw or at the volleyball line gives right side to Fisher Watts. Back in the hands of Watts after a quick touch from Brody. Here's Mozzie. Works on Samples, trying to get downhill. He'll get to the cup. He'll bank it in and one. Foul's going to go on Samples. 36-30 and a chance to cut it to 5 is Braden Mozzie. His free throw, good. 36-31, 6:30 to go in quarter number 3. Left side, it's Cam Woolard trying to line up a triple. It's no good. Frankfort's already settled for a couple of threes. Samples, he can't get it. It's going to be loose on the floor. Crab Orchard comes away with it. Fisher Watts to the basket. He's blocked by Osborne, and it's saved in the corner by Poland. Here's Kennedy. Kennedy goes top to Mozzie. He'll line up a 3 on the way. No good. Rebound for the basketball. There is Woolard who gives it out to Hefner. 2 minutes expired in quarter three. To give top to Cass. Cass will swing to Woolard. Frankfort's going to call a timeout. 5:55 to go in the third. Their 3 possessions so far. They've settled for jump shots. We'll take a break. Redbirds up 5 on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Out of the timeout, Frankfort with the ball. Here's Osborne. Take to the basket. That's what the Redbirds need. To the goal. Empty trip. And here comes West Frankfort. Cass off the mark. Frankfort's taking some questionable shots here in this half. Brody Watts to the goal. He can't get it to fall.
Woolard's got 6 rebounds on the night so far.
Osborne to the basket. He's fouled going up. Find a way to get some points. Got the foul on, was it Mawsey that time? His second. Quentin Osborne to the stripe. Redbirds looking to score for the first time this half. And Osborne takes the lid off the basket. Gets the first. He's got one more coming. Redbird lead is 6. Got them both. 38-31. Mawsey dribbles on Samples. Kick out to Poland. He'll give it off to Fisher Watts. Lost the handle, got it back, gives to Kennedy. He'll try a line drive three. That I don't know if that got high enough to go in. Osborne to Samples. Now back Quentin Osborne. Samples, give and go to the basket. He's called for a charge. That's the third on Samples. We'll see Peyton Allen come in. Kennedy wants someone to come get the ball. He finally gives it up to Taylor, who's back in for Crab Orchard. Now in the hands of Mawsey. Fisher Watts. Crab Orchard like to get him to hit some couple more three-pointers. Get them a little bit closer. Mawsey pulls things out. A lot different pace to this third quarter than we saw in the first half. Mawsey gets the finish. Crab's going to call a timeout. It's 38-33. We'll take another break here on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Okay, back out of the timeout. Crabs cut it to 5 after a tough finish from Mozzie on that last trip. Peyton Allen has it at the top. Both teams struggling offensively out of the gates in quarter 3. Whichever team can take over offensively will probably take the lead, and Peyton Allen throws the ball away, but probably takes a good foul on the baseline or on the sideline. It's going to be Peyton Allen's second. Crab Orchard with a chance to cut this to a 1-score game. The highest it's gotten was 8 for Frankfort. Just were never able to get over that hump and get it to a double-figure lead. When you keep a team in single digits, they feel like they're hanging around. They think they're right there, and Crab Orchard certainly is. They go into the post. Taylor gets it out. Fisher-Watts catches and just throws it up and in. 38-36. Hefner trying to respond. Quick one and done for Frankfort. Hefner misses the 3. Here comes Mozzie. 2:45 to go in the third. Gives to Fisher-Watts. He's going to try to find his shot. Bank shot, no, falling away on the right side of the floor. Frankfort's going to launch another 3.
Only it's kind of offense.
Coach Sertich just has his hands on his head. 2:20 to go in the third. It's 38-36 West Frankfort. And they've got a double dribble. Coach Sertich really getting onto his guys. Coming out of the locker room, there's definitely been a shift in their intensity, and they've settled for a lot of looks. That's not to say they can't make them, but when the first couple aren't going, you probably need to look elsewhere. Peyton Allen, backdoor, Osborne, that's what you need to do. 2 for Quentin Osborne, get some high percentage looks. Frankfort with a basket, back up by 4. Mozzie from the left side, the mid-ranger. 40-38. Hefner, he'll go to the basket, falling away, he's got it. 15 for Nick Hefner. Mozzie into the corner. Brody Watts can't control it. He's frustrated with himself. Wasn't a great pass, but still the ball he would have liked to come up with because he was going to have some space.
Yeah, I mean, it's the exact same location as the one he hit on the opposite end of the floor earlier in the game.
A little bit of pressure from Crab, but it's inbounded to Parker, who gives it to Peyton. Here's Osborne through traffic. He is fouled on the floor. Paxton would be throwing a fit right now.
Didn't get that NBA, whatever it's
the
called.
Continuation.
Continuation, yeah.
Yeah, they also like to let guys take about 7 steps and they don't call travel, but definitely good that they got that correct there. That would have been a mess. They would have called that a continuation. 42-38, Frankfort will keep the ball after the foul was the third on Mozzie, who's been a nice spark here in this period. Hefner can't finish. Parker Allen the offensive board, and it's out to Osborne. Now they go back into Hefner. Tough positioning. But he'll be rewarded by going to the line here. They get Poland for his second. with 57 seconds to go in the third. Some big free throws coming. Cass back to the table for Frankfort. Trying to build up this lead a little bit. And Hefner can't hit the first on a line drive attempt. You shoot them flat, you're pretty much saying you've got to put the placement perfect, or else it's not going to go in.
Yeah, I mean the certain projectile when you throw it in at a flat angle, it's got a lesser chance of even getting there.
0 of 2. This one didn't get there. 42-38. So an empty trip for Frankfort. Here comes Mozzie and Crab Orchard. Watts is way out there. He'll get to the free throw line and throw it away. Woolard gives it to Hefner. Hefner goes corner to Cass. Now Osborne on the wing. Lob into Hefner. Skip corner. Ends up Parker Allen. And a skip to Cass in front of Frankfort's bench. Down to 30 seconds in quarter three. It's 42-38. Here's Cass. Stops free throw line. It's Osborne. Steps into a three. Rattles around and out. Woolard the follow-up. No, he gets it back. It's into the hands of Parker Allen, who finishes. Credit to Cam Woolard on that tip pass there at the end. After he missed one inside, it's 44-38. Mozzie's called for a travel. The foot slid. He tried coming to a stop, and Frankfort should hold for one here. And even after not a great third quarter, you hold for one, you get a basket. You could end up tying this third quarter if you were coming in leading by 8. It's back to 6 after Crab got it down to 2. Down to 4. Here's Osborne, throws it up. It's back of the iron, no, and that's going to end quarter number 3. 44-38, we head to the fourth on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Ready to go in the fourth quarter. Crab Orchard cut 2 away from the halftime deficit. It's 44-38. Crab Orchard will have the basketball first. Here to begin quarter number 4. And it still runs through Fisher Watts, in my opinion, for Crab Orchard. If you can get him a couple of clean looks, you've got a legitimate shot, and that is what you can't do.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, they're only 2 good shots away from tying the ball game.
Thrown into Parker Allen. Osborne, the inbounder, goes to get it. Osborne brings it up. He's just going to take it himself. Float. It's going to fall off the rim. Hefner's there for the cleanup. Back to 8, matching Frankfort's largest lead of the night, 46-38. Brody Watts thought about it. He hands off Fisher Watts. Now here's Kennedy. Likes those free throw jumpers. This one's no good. Rebound to Cam Woolard, and it's Woolard who will bring it up and skip ahead to Cass. Cass, with some space, he's called for a travel. (46-38). Here comes Mozzie. Some space. He'll try the 3. He's got it. They've liked the matchup they've had with him, and he's got another 3. Back to a 5-point game. Cass gives off Parker Allen. Short corner, it's Hefner. 6:50 left. Osborne comes to get the basketball on the wing. Osborne dribbles into the paint, spins, left block, he's fouled. We'll see who they get there, but he was hit on the body. They're going to get Alex Taylor. Osborne hits his first. Samples back in for Cass. Osborne just 1 of 2, so it's a 6-point game. Mausy's been the guy as of late. He's got the basketball. Osborne, now the assignment on him. Kennedy, dribble move on Samples to the goal. Blocked out of bounds. Kennedy in the corner, baseline. Instead reverses. Here's Brody Watts. Watts on Woolard. Fumbled to the floor. Got back up. He's called for a travel. That's one you just kind of got to know the rules, and we saw that happen earlier to Crab Orchard. Samples will bring it up on Kennedy with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Frankfort looking for a 3-0 record here at the Midwinter Classic. Looking for an outright first place finish. A loss put Crab at 1-2, and Frankfort would be the champ at 2-1, but they would tie them with Cairo at 2-1. You'd rather just take care of business here. 5:40 left. Woolard gives off Osborne. It's given to Hefner. Into the corner. Now it's Parker Allen on the wing. Here's Osborne to the goal. He's bumped, laid it in through contact. There's no need to rush on the offensive side. Take your time and wait for those opportunities there. Got a foul going on Nick Hefner. That'll put Taylor at the line. Nobody in red a fan of the call. Taylor can't hit the first. Taylor can't get the second. The lane violation. And Crab Orchard making some mistakes down the stretch, and they can't afford them. Timeout called by Coach Tyler Hatton and the Trojans. Redbirds up 8. 5:10 to go on Redbirds Live.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
5:10 to go in the ball game. Redbirds with an 8-point lead. And is this the time where the Redbirds can get it up to a double-digit advantage? We'll see. They've had an 8-point lead numerous amount of times. Trying to put Crab Orchard away, and then credit to the Trojans, they just won't go away. Inbounded to Parker Allen. Here's to Osborne. He'll bring it up on Mawsey. Osborne through the lane, dump off Parker Allen off the glass. Simple offensive setup that time. Osborne, as much attention as he draws, he was able to give it off last second. Parker Allen with the basket. Mawsey's fouled. They're going to count it. Mawsey's looked good. He's going to the line for one. He's got it. Back to a 7-point game. 4:50 to go.
A good game for Mowsey so far with 16.
Parker Allen at the three-point line. He won't shoot. Instead, he'll go to the goal, give off Osborne at the point. Osborne hit from behind. He lost the basketball. Here's Fisher Watts. Can't get it to go. And we've got a tie-up that will give it to West Frankfort. 4:24 left. Just the sixth turnover for Frankfort. Samples into Parker Allen. Allen lost the ball. Crab Orchard gets it back. 4:19 left. Cass will sub in. He'll come in for Parker Allen. Fisher Watts to throw in. He gets it into Mawsey and ends up Brody Watts. Here's Fisher Watts. Skip to Kennedy on the wing. Watts coming to get the basketball. Osborne guards him. He'll just pull a three, and he almost got it. It popped out after hitting all around the iron. Fortunate are the Redbirds. 3:55 to go. Osborne at the elbow. They send multiple at him. Into the corner, it's Cass. Back to Osborne. Now Woolard. Bounces to Hefner. Here's Samples in front of Frankfort's bench. They send a double at him. And Crab Orchard bails him out. They reach in. Just the first on Brody Watts. Samples will throw in. Go into the corner. Out on Crab Orchard. To make that pass, you're probably going to have to put a little bit more zip on it than that.
I agree.
To the goal, Cass. He gets it to float in after they sent another double at Osborne. And Osborne's able to pick him apart by giving it off to a teammate. Three is no good. Quick rebound from Hefner. He gives it out to Osborne. 53-44 the score. Here's Woolard. Lob ahead to Cass. He'll go up, and he can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Samples. No, look who's diving on the floor for it. It's Watts wanting it more right now. He buys his team the basketball. 3:08 left. It's 53-44. The Redbirds close it out. Brody Watts with the basketball at the wing. Goes into the corner to Kennedy. Backing in on Cass. Fall away. Throws it up. No. Rebound Cam Woolard, who gives it to Cass. Frankfort with numbers if they go. Here comes Samples. Goes in underneath the basket. Kicks it out to Hefner, who will just bank it in and one. Hefner looking for the knockout blow. He's up to 19. Kennedy will take a seat. Nick Hefner at the line to shoot one. It's 55-44. Free throw is good. Frankfort's largest lead is 56-44, 12-point margin. Watts, they give him some space. It's deep, but he's able to make it. This one's off target. Take care of the basketball down the stretch. Samples weaving his way into the half court. Met with a double, gets it out to Woolard. And Frankfort will call a timeout. 2:25 to go with a 12-point lead, closing in on a championship winner here at the Midwinter Classic. We'll take a break on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
2:25 left. It'll be Frankfort with the ball and a 12-point lead. And if you can do what you've done the majority of the game, which is take care of the ball, you've had a couple of lapses in there, but if you can take care of it, should be in a good spot here to close it out, Quincy.
Yeah, I mean, up 12, 2 minutes, 15 seconds, this have to be a, chaos. It'd be a complete fall apart if you gave this one up.
Samples in the corner. 2:05 left. He gives it out to Woolard. Swing to Cass. And there's a turnover. Hefner lost it out of bounds. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Aussie. Downhill. Well, that was easy. Going to have a little bit more resistance than that. 56-46. Minute 55 to go. We'll take another quick break on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
1:55 to go. Frankfort's going the length of the floor. They lead by 10 over Crab Orchard. They'll try a baseball pass. Tracking it down is Osborne, and he's got an easy two and a foul behind the play. That's a gift of a 3-point opportunity here for Osborne. And Osborne cashes in. 59-46. 1:45 to go. They've got a foul on Samples. That's his fourth. Kennedy in the corner, lines up a three, swirls out, rebound Osborne. 1:40 left. They send a second at him. He gets it across to Cass, and they'll intentionally foul Cass. That's going to put him at the free throw line. Fourth on Mozzie. 2 shots coming for Cannon Cass. No good on the first. One more coming. Cass splits the free throws. Redbirds by 14. 1:35 to go. Here's Mozzie. Throws it away to Cass. They'll intentionally foul Hefner. Then Mozzie fouls out. They got to do a better job of letting someone else foul there. He's done. See Travelstead sub in. Hefner's got the first. Out of bounds off of Frankfort. 1:12 left. 61-46. Here comes Crab Orchard. They need a whole lot and not a whole lot of time. Watts going to try to get something from outside. Instead, he'll work the elbow and give it off to Kennedy. Kennedy is going to launch a long 2. Rebound to Osborne, and they've got a foul. Another whistle going against Crab Orchard. So this should be settled now, Quincy King. 15-point lead, just 59 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty clear cut. The Redbirds got this game in the bag.
And I will say, we'll see Scales sub in for Hefner. And even though you couldn't really put Crab Orchard away until right now, you also never let them even the score back up. I mean, they did cut it to 2, but you didn't allow them to get any closer than that, and that would have been a huge boost on the Trojans sideline. But you at least kept the lead since you took it way back early on in the game. Second one, Osborne got them both. He's on his way to the tournament MVP. 63-46. We've got a foul, a legal screen on Crab Orchard. I think there's any doubt about my claim that Osborne will get it.
No, he will get it.
Got that one on board. And a good effort from Crab Orchard trying to play spoiler tonight. They hung in there for a long time, and the lead's only what it is because they've had to commit some fouls down the stretch. Frankfort running some time down. 30 seconds left. Osborne guarded by Fisher Watts. He gives it off to Cam Woolard. 28 seconds. Into the corner, it's Cass. Cass looking, gives off to Woolard with 20. And now it's Samples with 12. $63-46 going to be your final. Frankfort is going to win the Midwinter Classic here in 2026. All right, we'll take a short break, and we'll tally up our totals. Come back with our post-game coverage on Redbirds Live.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
We welcome you back here in our IBI Management post-game coverage. 63-46 the final. Frankfort goes 3-0 and wins the West Frankfort Midwinter Classic. They get first. Cairo 2-1 gets second place, then 1-2. Thompsonville in third, and Crab Orchard 0-3, fourth place. It was not an easy one. It's crazy to think that Frankfort's biggest win and most decisive win came against the team that crushed the other two, but in their game against Cairo. But I guess that really proves that anything can be different on any given night. But at the end of the day, still 3-0 in the win-loss column, and Frankfort took care of business tonight and this week. Something you felt like they needed to do because of how tough their schedule really is outside of some of the tournaments, and came in and achieved their goal, 3-0.
Yeah, I'm very glad we played Cairo their first game of this tournament, because I think if we played Cairo their third game of this tournament, I think we might have a little bit of a different story of how things pan out. But yeah, overall, I mean, last 5 games, 4 or 5, and played well against Anna Jonesboro, which is a team that will contend to win a ball game any night. But came in, took care of business. There's not anything more you could really ask of your team, how they're playing right now.
Yeah, let's go over the all-tournament team. Earlier tonight, they announced a couple of guys in the game earlier. The games earlier, it was Thompsonville's Liam Reagan. From Cairo, it was Rajon Woodson and Anthony Duncan Jr. Then Braden Mawsey gets it from Crab Orchard. And for West Frankfort, Nick Hefner and tournament MVP, no surprise, Quentin Osborne. But Hefner looked pretty good tonight. Came out, he was Frankfort's first option scoring the basketball. He really took charge when Crab Orchard was really filling it up. So it was a big deal what he was able to give Frankfort early on in the game.
Yeah, he's had a good tournament. Great game here tonight. I think they had especially from the three-point arc. I mean, they shot pretty well there. One of their better games they've had in this tournament. I don't think you can be upset if you're the Trojans, how you came in and played down 0-2. You can easily just, from the whole game, just give up and not even try. But, they gave it their all here and gave the Redbirds a game for sure.
We can quickly go over these numbers. I think we're going to have Coach Sturdich here in a moment, but we'll go over the final tallies between Frankfort and Crab Orchard.
Trojans, Fisher Watts with 15, 3 rebounds. Mousy had 18 points, 3 rebounds. Poland with 3 boards. Brody Watts with 4 points, 2 rebounds. Kennedy, 7 points, adding a board. Taylor with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Trojans had 15 turnovers, were 4 of 10 from the free throw line. Move over to your West Frankfort Redbirds side. Quentin Osborne with 22 points, 3 rebounds. Woolard with 3 points, 12 rebounds. Cass with 5. Hefner, 21 points, 5 rebounds. Parker Allen with 10. And Peyton Allen around the scoring out with 2. Redbirds had a total of 8 turnovers in the ball game, were 11 of 16 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at it, dating back to some of the regular season games in there, 4 of their last 5 could have won that AJ game. Could be 5 in a row right now. And regardless how you're getting it done, you can't really complain, especially this time of the year. If you get a win, take it and use it as some momentum. And as poorly as Frankfort played that opening night, we're able to get it done. And it's a big reason why they're champs tonight, because they took it one game at a time and were able to get 3 victories. We had joined by head coach Josh Sturdich following a 63-46 victory. Coach, just get your thoughts from tonight, from the tournament. First time we've talked to you this week, but a lot of different ways of getting victories, but 3 wins and tournament champions.
Yeah, interesting week for us. Didn't start off very good on Monday. Credit to Thompsonville, though, but we didn't play very well, and then I thought we played really, really well against Cairo, and then tonight we were kind of up and down. Got off to a decent start, but, like you guys have witnessed all year, that third quarter, just couldn't put the ball in the hole. We always seem to have at least one of those quarters where we struggle to score.
Coach, you're 4 wins out of your last 5 games. Playing better basketball
Yep.
into the new year.
Yep.
How are we going to take this week and preparation for our next games coming up.
That's kind of what we were just talking about a little bit. Like, hey, this is nice, but we are getting better. But we got to show a little bit of consistency here and be able to build off this and continue to get it going. Unfortunately, with the weather, it's not looking too good for us right now. But hopefully, we'll be able to get back in the gym tomorrow for practice and just try to keep getting better, because I really feel like we are. We're just so darn inconsistent at times.
Coach, I thought Caden Cass had a pretty good tournament. He looked pretty good, especially in that first game when it seemed like no one really cared to be out there until Quentin turned it up in the fourth.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but I just told the guys down there, I said, anytime you win a championship, your best players usually make plays, but I said, there's always that unsung hero, and I said, Cannon Cass won us the basketball game on Monday. He made some big plays for us in the fourth quarter. He does some things that people don't notice. It doesn't show up in the box score, but they're huge plays for us. So he was outstanding. It's a great observation by you.
Yeah, and tonight it seemed like you couldn't get over that hump. It felt like if you could have got him to 10 or 12, sometimes teams let up a little bit.
Yeah.
But going back to that game the other night against Cairo, I mean, it really looks like a great win now after how they played their next two games. It's just crazy how much of a difference this team is when you got some supporting guys making some jump shots in the Allens and Cam Woolard. And this team can compete. Could have easily won that game against Anna Jonesboro earlier, but I mean, this is all stuff you know. But
I mean, you guys, if you look at the games where we played well and won or had a chance to win, you've got multiple guys in double figures. Other guys rebounding the ball besides just one or two guys. It's a group of guys doing things. So that's really what we need.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get out of here. Congrats on the 3-0 week and the championship.
Okay, thanks for the coverage all week, guys. Appreciate it.
Head Coach Josh Surdich, 63-46 victory over Crab Orchard. Nice of him to take some time and join us. And Quincy, we'll just get your thoughts on hearing from Coach and Redbirds moving forward into next week.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how the team's going to, kind of play in their next game after how they've been playing recently. 4 wins out of 5 and playing with an AJ team. I mean, that's a good span of basketball, especially how our 2025 ended and coming into the new year in 26. I mean, it's looking a lot better for us. And, like Coach said, we are very inconsistent at times. And it would really be nice for us to see some consistency, because, I mean, when this team has that consistency and they can play at a level where we know they can, these guys can play game, that they can actually hang with some teams and they can win some big games. But I think, talking about those times where we go on spells where we just look like a really bad basketball team and it kind of kills us in the game, because, we've seen it before in the past that, we let a team go on a 15-0 run, we lose the game by 15 points. So I think, if you can work on the consistency, you really look good going into the rest of your season.
Let's see, where are we at next? We're scheduled to be back Monday. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. As of right now, it's obviously on. The weather hasn't hit us yet, but obviously that game gets postponed, we're not going over to an empty gym. So make sure you tune into our Facebook for any updates on scheduling. But right now, it looks like next week we are scheduled for boys varsity Monday against Chester here at home, and then after that, girls on Thursday against DuQuoin. Friday, the boys against Pinckneyville. And the girls Saturday against Hamco. All of those are home dates next week. So been in this gym quite a bit. We'll be right back here next week. Like we said, some weather's coming up, so just stay tuned. Obviously, to Frankfort's athletics pages to see if they get games canceled or postponed, and then you can check out our page and you'll know if we're going to be covering any basketball or not. But we'll be back at some point. We'll just see when. But sometime next week, we would like to hope. We'll be back covering the Redbirds. Final tonight, West Frankfort 63, Crab Orchard 46. Frankfort goes 3-0 over here in the Midwinter Classic. They are the champs for the second time in the past 3 seasons. Thank you all for tuning in every day this week on Facebook and on YouTube. Much appreciated. You guys keep us going. So thank you all for tuning in to our broadcasts this week. Thanks to our Redbirds Live crew who's been here every night, every game day, Monday through Friday. That's Aaron Price, Drew Smith, Paxton Griffith,